Is there a member of the Lady of the Rose who would speak for this candidate?
Countess Airstorm said she would do it, but I don't think she knows court's happening yet.
Okay. All right.
Let's move on.
She's being sent.
Let's move on to those people.
Okay. Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel that would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I, Master Harold von Auerbach, would speak for this lady. I've known Lady Deirdre for many, many years, from the inception of the barony of Stonemarch, and her interest in the art has been interesting. She's mostly known as a weaver, but back in the early days she said, I'd like to learn to juggle. And that was when someone said, you should be an exchequer. And she followed her calling, so she has been an exchequer ever since. But she's also an expert weaver as an artist. She's dabbling in calligraphy and illumination, even though people aren't supposed to know that. And she has been a strong supporter of the arts in Stonemarch and in the kingdom. Your Majesties, this lady is my peer.
Is there a member of the Rose speak for her?
I would be ridiculously happy to speak for Deirdre. She is everything one would want to see in a Pelican, in a member of a companion of a Pelican. It's not really hard to get a lot of work done by bowling through it. But to get a lot of work done while retaining your grace and your courtesy and your sweet temper and not letting out till you get home and away from the event, because I think that she's allowed that. That's what makes a Pelican appear. To see, and that's the only thing a Lady of the Rose can address, is that, wow, yeah, all the courtesy, all of the hospitality, all the generosity, all of the loyalty, she's got it. And I am very happy to see her made appear.
Is there a member of the Order of Chivalry that would speak for this candidate? Okay,
Sir Angus O'Neill was supposed to be speaking for her, and a runner. There's already a runner on his way.
Okay.
We were told 6.
The court booklet said 5, and that was the published schedule. So I don't know what the confusion was.
Stop telling her that. It should be impossible to work.
We are the on-time royals, generally. Is there a member of Master of Defense that would speak for her?
Your Majesty, I am not a member of the Masters of Defense, but Master Thomas de Castellan has sent me words to speak here. Pause so the king can yell Master Elgato.
Elgato!
Your Majesties and assembled gentles all, I bear words from Thomas de Castellan, Master of Defense. There are many ways to describe a peer, but the true essence of a peer is someone who makes our society better. A peer is someone who contributes, who enriches, who gives something back. Deirdre enriches us, and she does so in many ways. She understands that for all of us to prosper, some of us must perform the necessary tasks. Juggle. This alone makes her worthy, but it is not what moves me, by proxy, to speak today. Deirdre has given us more than her effort, more than her time, and more than her patience. She has given us our future. Not only does she stand as a fine example of a peer herself, but she has counseled and nurtured others and embedded these values in them as well. In doing this, she makes us strong, today and tomorrow. This is a wonderful gift she has given us, and for this, I am pleased to recommend her to this assembly.
Thank you.
there a member of the Pelican that would speak for this candidate?
There is. Your Majesty, I am Megan Elaine de Bellerive. Deirdre was my protege. When I asked her to be my protege, it was because I saw in her the qualities that make a peer. Her service to the kingdom, to other kingdoms, to her barony, is amazing. I have watched her take a very large crowd of people and get them through checking in an event in such a short amount of time that the Coopers themselves drove to Burka from Cooper's Lake to find out how we did that, and now model their system after hers. Every Penzic, she says, oh, I need to see what the schedule is. There's a society-wide exchequers meeting. I should be there. You have been my peer for a long time. Now it is being recognized, and I'm
Hi, welcome to my court.
I understand you were misinformed as well.
Well, I mean, I knew all the cool kids were down here, so I figured I'd wait till I got the invite. I just don't see them anymore.
It's good, it's good.
But I, Sir Angus O'Neill, would like to speak on behalf of the Order of Chivalry. So, let me tell you a story of a young man who is 17 years old, who has spent many a day in deep, dark basements fighting dragons and orcs. And finally, at one point, someone gives him this little newsletter, and it's called The Carving Granite. And in that is a list of people in the back of that will help further me into this crazy group of people who just beat each other until they fall down. To which I went, that sounds awesome! So I call on the phone number, and I talk to this man, Camus of Altea. And he says, great, my home is open to everybody, come to me, and I'll teach you how to fight. And I go there, and they're like, oh, you're 17, you can't fight. But here, put on this helmet. We're going to teach you about calibration. So after Ajax Thermopylae taught me what accessories